MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Otis Cruz will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
So striding in, Gilberto Jimenez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, Cesar Izturis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Dave Francis will be next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
The catcher, Dave Francis.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, one time, right now.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Izturis stands at first with one out. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Frank De La Rosa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through.
Here we go, one time right now. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Into the box now, Lawrence Humber, as he'll get his first opportunity.
All right, let's go, come on.
Humber.
All right, one pitch, your pitch right here, let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Alfred Bloomquist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the first baseman, number 2.
Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
Plays at 1 here.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
From an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Ready with another 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, Gary Irabu.
Batting second, the center fielder, Gary Irabu.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
Where's that 1 now?
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So coming to the plate, Brett Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Skied into very shallow right. Humber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Lucius Sandoval.
The third baseman, Lucius Sandoval.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
I need you right here. One time.
At the plate, Marcos Brito.
Marco.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at
Count
ball
1-0.
1-0.
See it driving. Let's go right here.
Now a throw over to first,
No, he's safe.
and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hey, drive that
The
pitch, huh?
1-1
Here
home.
you go. The count, 2-1.
Here's a look over to
No,
first.
he's safe.
Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw. A
Safe.
dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4,
He's
6,
up.
3,
He's out.
and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie
left
outfielder, Charles
Go.
Gaston.
Yes, sir.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
No score here as we
Come
play
on,
inning
now,
number
one time,
2.
right here.
Big swing and a miss at the
0-2.
fastball, and he's behind in the count.
Here we go.
0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger
beat it out,
a
beat
little.
it out, beat it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr.
Leading off
set to
for
lead
the
off the
Padres.
home half of the second.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat
Witt
on its way.
Jr.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
2-0
Oh, that's
now.
out.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Padres shortstop
balls,
ahead
one
with a
strike.
3-ball, 1-strike count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the
Nobody
leadoff
here.
walk.
Nobody.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off
Batting
the base
fifth.
path.
The catcher.
Jay Hu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a
0-1.
called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a
Hey, we
swing
got
at
one.
it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good
Batting
fastball right by,
The right
brings the
fielder.
express. No
Gabriel.
chance to put that ball in play.
Sanchez.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3. Stepping into the box, number 16. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1,
Come
no
on,
strike.
get your pitch up there.
2 balls and no
Inside, ball
strikes.
1.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Nice lead.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes.
Hey!
Come on, big guy.
Hey! 3 and 2.
This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gilberto Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Go.
3rd inning, no score to this point. 1 and 2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gilberto Jimenez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The batter, number 3.
Hey, get your pitch.
Standing in now, Cesar Izturis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Izturis is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Here we go.
Hey!
Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Pablo Abreu, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center. Jimenez is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Bert Blanton.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Counts 1-0.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1.
One down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's
Ball,
a
that's
breaking
off the
ball,
plate.
but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, we got 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Dave Francis. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in
Now
now,
batting,
Frank
the
De La
first
Rosa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just ramps up and gears the
ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
by him. 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
In now, Lawrence Humber.
Number 33.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Alfred Bloomquist back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about
Number
that, Matt.
2.
They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this
Ball,
game.
that's in.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully
1 ball,
confused up
2
there right
strikes.
now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Humber moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Gary
Now
Urabu.
batting,
His
center
last
fielder,
at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gaston is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Lucius Sandoval.
Come on, let it fly.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and a strike now. One and one. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Marcos Brito comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marcos Brito.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside.
Yeah,
ball
boy, nice side. Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now back
At the plate
left
now,
fielder.
Charles
Hey,
Gaston,
Charles.
as he takes a cold
Gaston.
strike at the
0-1
knees.
the
It's
count.
0-1.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch
Nice
around the
take,
knees,
boy.
but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ball
Good
3.
hard sinker, but he lays off to even
Let's
things
go,
at 2
kid.
and 2.
One time
2 and
right
2.
here.
Runners on the
runner.
move for second. Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
He's going.
He'll
He's
try it
going.
again
he's
from
going.
first. Pitch
Helpful.
inside the throw. Low
He's safe.
throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Urabu is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Aye.
2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Go hard, you're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Hey, nobody out now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
You got it, you got it.
I got it. Ball.
Humber has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Jay Hu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Aye.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now batting, Gabriel Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
2 down.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Gilberto Jimenez.
32, Gilberto Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Aye.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Here you go, baby.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's
Count
strike
is
2.
1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
The batter, number 3.
Right guy, right spot.
Into the box, Cesar Izturis standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in to try it again, Dave Francis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Your pitch, drive it right here.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Off the plate,
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, your pitch.
Inside and low, 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Right there.
Boy,
Great
some
hit.
really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
The first baseman, number 25.
To the plate now, Frank De La Rosa. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Lawrence Humber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Humber.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate,
A ball
ball
and no
1.
strikes. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Hey, let it rip right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Pablo Abreu.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Bert Blanton.
Number 8.
And he takes ball one. No runs, no hits, and one error for the Padres so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Omar Cannon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Omar Cannon.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Elmer Calzado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Elmer Calzado.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Lucius Sandoval.
Lucius Sandoval.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball 2.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
Fouled away.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it
The
fly.
2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So stepping in, Marcos Brito. He singled his last time up.
Brito.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
Out.
One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Digging in now, Charles Gaston. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Charles Gaston.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Hey, good eye, huh?
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Fouled off.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh? He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Alfred Bloomquist.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, nobody away.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is what you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Here we go.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Gary Arabu is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily.
Hey, one down now, one down.
First pitch on its way. Brett Peralta is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Number 16 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lofted in the air out to right field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Padres leave one. They're down 1-0. Wally Hinson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7, Wally Hinson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 16. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Number
far.
16.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Gilberto Jimenez.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw on first in time, one away. Digging in once again, Cesar Izturis, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Punch up for us.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
The count is 2-1.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Now at the plate, Dave Francis, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Francis.
All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. Into the box now, Frank De La Rosa. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second.
No one better. Punch up right here, kid.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Right guy. No one better up there.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
I got 2-1.
That's taken up and in for ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a spin and a throw back to second,
Yep, he made it.
and he'll dive back in safely. Two and one, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You're going.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Jay Hu. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Gabriel Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. There's a slider taken for a ball. One out, nobody on.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
The count is 3
Team's
and
been
1.
struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he
Nope,
lays
that's
off ball 4.
Take the
So
base.
now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box,
Now
Pablo
batting.
Abreu. Third
The
trip
left
to the
fielder.
plate for him here tonight.
Pablo.
0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1 out, 1 on in a
Come
one-run
on, now
game.
get some 2 ball right here.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the
The
gap
batter.
to give him a chance.
Number 8.
Here we go.
Quick
fellas,
check
let's
on
go.
that
He's
tying
safe.
run at first. And he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, Burt Blanton.
Ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this
We
point.
got 2. 2 down.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ball
Good
that's
plate
outside.
discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final
Your
3
attention,
outs. You
please.
can bring your big boy in to
Hitting for the
close this
Padres.
one out.
Number 5.
Here comes the Chicago
Dennis.
skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gaston is right there
I got it.
as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Padres lead it 2-1. Buster Cross comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Lawrence Humber will be the
Leading off
first
for the
one to
Cubs.
greet him here as he'll be forced
right
to turn
fielder.
around and hit from the left
Lawrence.
side now.
Humber.
Here we go now. Come on now.
And now
One
pitch
time.
on the way.
Ball 1.
Cross has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can
That's
strike you out
Bolton.
with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now the 2-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Come on.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, get a good one.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge
The
when
third
you're trying to
baseman,
shut a
number
game
4.
down.
Lucius Sandoval.
Now here it comes. Lucius Sandoval is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the pitch.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting.
Hey, have a rip
Everyone would
like
think he
Ken.
wants to
Here you
go
go.
somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now batting. The
So
second baseman.
striding forward now, Marcos Brito. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the
One ball,
dirt as
one
he
strike.
lays off. It's 1-1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and
I got to count
missed, and
1
now
and
they're
2.
down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that,
Hey, have a
to
rip
throw
like
a
you can.
donut
Here you
up
go.
after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he'll lay
2
off the
balls,
curveball
2
that's in the
strikes.
dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Like you can right there.
Cubs are down to their final
it up.
strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.